We are now into the 38th day of the government shutdown, currently the longest shutdown in U.S. history. Thanks for joining us for TVC. I'm Sophie Starkey.
And I'm Grayson Thatcher. Starting today, the Federal Aviation Administration is reducing flights around the country for 40 major airports. Right now, we are getting answers from the chair and professor of supply chain management at the Haslam College of Business on the effects of these reductions.
Our managing editor, Kylia, spoke to an expert this morning. Kylia, today is the first day of the reductions. What does this mean for students?
Sophie, the FAA is reducing 4% of the flights at 40 major airports. Now, these reductions started this morning at 6 a.m. Eastern Time. Travelers can already expect to see canceled and delayed flights. The Secretary of Transportation, Sean Duffy, said in a press conference that the government shutdown plays a key role in these reductions. The UT professor of supply chain, Tom Goldsby, says students will see price rise on the airline tickets to get home for the holidays. Also in our conversation, he mentioned that it's possible there will be an increase in shipping as there will be less airlines carrying cargo.
Next cheapest, $800 with a layover.
The FAA started cutting flights this morning at 40 major airports, and travelers are already seeing the impact.
As you take capacity out of the industry, we have probably just as many people still wanting to fly. And of course, we're heading into the Thanksgiving and holiday season, which is usually the busiest time for air travel. The final variable that the airlines have is price, and they're going to leverage that opportunity to raise the price.
Tom Goldsby, professor of supply chain management at UT, says it all comes down to fundamental economics.
Sadly, that means that the airlines are probably going to feel empowered to raise those prices even more as UT students and UT faculty and staff want to get out and travel and have family visit them here on Rocky Top, and so it will probably result in some higher prices.
Kira McMahon, a junior at UTK who lives in New York, is already seeing the impact of the cuts.
This is just shocking. This flight here, nonstop, is $1,200.
McMahon says these reductions will make it hard to get home for Thanksgiving.
And it's really going to mess with, my getting home for the holidays, seeing my family, and a lot of other people as well.
The FAA says the decision is based off data collected.
Just can't ignore it, and we're not going to wait for a safety problem to truly manifest itself when the early indicators are telling us we can take action today to prevent things from deteriorating.
Even with the high cost, McMahon says she will spend Thanksgiving with her family.
There's a lot going on in everyone's lives right now, and one of the comforts of being away so long for huge periods of time in college is the opportunity to go home and see your family. So one way or another, I am going to get home.
In Knoxville, TVC News, Kylia.
McMahon tells me that she will be driving home for the holidays, which will be around an 11-hour drive. TVC will be following any updates by the FAA and will continue to keep you posted.
Thanks, Kylia. Now, something to make note of is that travelers will not see the full reduction until next week. So if you do have plans to fly over the holidays, make sure to give yourself plenty of time to get to the Tyson McGee Airport.